Hey gang, it's your old pal Ryan here with another episode of South Park Crap. We're gonna have a lot of fun today and a lot of shit to get through. So let's get fucking started, shall we?
Sweet.
We're gonna start the evening by showing you this Cartman figurine. It's a Cartman desk mate, and originally it was supposed to talk. And let's see if it still talks. No, it doesn't. But it's still a cool figurine and I like it a lot. I remember my sister got it for me for Christmas in 1998. So I've had this a long time. And Cartman sure is happy about it, aren't you, Cartman?
Screw you guys.
Up next, we have a Kenny calendar from 2011. I remember my mom got it for me and it's still in the wrapper because I like to collect things. Not so much take them out of their wrappers so much. You can see you can design a Kenny death with these stickers. So next I'm just going to show you some South Park foam balls that came from a candy machine, a quarter machine, or whatever the hell you want to call it. But I actually got these on eBay or Amazon, one of the two. And they're just different South Park heads. We got Stan Myo, Cartman Myo, and they have different expressions on their face. Here's an angry Kenny. You get the fucking point. They're foam balls. They don't do a whole lot besides stay in this bag. Up next, we have a Butters Thingamabob. It has a really round head and a body, and you can take apart the head, maybe, and you can put the body in the head, because that makes a whole lot of fucking sense. There you go. Butters ball. I also have all these mini cake toppers. There's a cake topper right there. That's Kyle. We got Stan. If you can see it. Here's Stan. I'm not going to go through all of them because they're just too many, but here's a Cartman. And I'll show you Kenny. There's actually 2 Stans, 2 Kyles, 2 Cartmans, and 2 Kennys, and they have different expressions. And there's also a Token, an Ike, and a Wendy. And a Butters, of course.
Don't kick the goddamn baby.
Moo, moo. Hey, what was that? Oh, this is what it was. It was a South Park cow for Cow Days. And attached, he has a Cartman Christmas Santa tie. He also has his tag still attached, which is pretty neat if you ask me. But seriously, this cow was from 2002, and that's probably when I got it, because it says 2002 on the tag, so I'm assuming that's when I got it. Say bye, Mr. Cow. Moo, moo. Next, I'm just going to show you this because it was in the box. It is a used South Park VHS, Volume 1, with Cartman Gets an Anal Probe and Volcano. And I got this at Goodwill. It was a cheap price, so might as well get it, even though I already have an actual copy that's good. Up next, I have a Mirage Timmel with Gobbles, the turkey. And it would be in pretty good condition if it weren't for right there on the label. There's some, looks like dirt. I don't know how that got on there. I don't know if it's on the inside or the outside. Wah! And I also have this Why Don't You Chicks Go Wash Some Dishes. This is from 2003 too, and this obviously is the container, and the coasters look like this with the 4 characters on it: Butters, Tally, and Timmy, and of course Cartman. And along with the coasters, we have these South Park playing cards. You can play all sorts of games on this bad boy. It says it was $5.99 and it was from 2004, which it seems like it's older than that, but I guess it's not because the tag says everything, you know what they say. And my sister's friend gave me this a very long time ago. It says,
Cartoons kick ass.
and it has a dead Kenny in the corner that says, who killed Kenny? They did. They killed Kenny. It's they. Not a question of who did it. They did it. It's totally, perfectly clear in the show that they did it. So I have right here with me 3 of the Stick of Truth Kid Robot figurines. I have all of them, but I don't know where the other 2 are. I'm guessing they're in another box. Here's Kyle. He has some paint that came off of his eye, which really pissed me off. I remember complaining to Kid Robot that he had a gray spot on his eye. Very annoying that I paid all that money for him, and then they have a stain on their eye, and they won't do anything about it. They didn't even write me back, so fuck Kid Robot. I don't think I've gotten any more since then. And here's Princess Kenny. Butters, Stan, and Kyle's eyes are fucked. They have gray spots on them. Cartman and Kenny's are fine though. I have a bunch more of these South Park box calendars. I really don't want to go through them all again though, because they're just the same thing. And they might have slightly different covers, but that's about it. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4. But I have 5 of them in this box, and I had a bunch in another box I did in another episode. So we'll just leave it at that one. I have several of these Kid Robot South Park keychains as well. I think I have the 4 boys and some other ones. I think some of them I got on eBay and some of them I got on a blind box. Which, the ones I bought on eBay make me happier because I actually got to pick what I was getting. And I don't want to show all of them because then I got to drag them all out, you know what I mean? Maybe I'll show you one more. And the fates have chosen that I should show you what character? Go on, guess. I bet you're wrong. It's everyone knows it's Butters. That's him. I actually found more of those South Park thingamabobs. Here we got Token. And I found a Wendy Testaburger. This one still has the wrapper on it. Up next, I have this South Park holiday ornament that's actually a Hanukkah ornament, which kind of doesn't make sense because what kind of Jew has a Christmas tree to hang a Hanukkah ornament on it? Maybe they hang it on their fucking candles. Here's the back, and the box is a little, it comes apart a little bit, as you can see here. It opens up right there. Not sure why, it must have got crushed or something, just like my heart. I also have this South Park collectible figurine set, which has Chef, Wendy, Terrence, and Philip. I also have the other 2 sets. The boys are at my apartment right now, so I can't show you them. I showed them in a different segment, episode, whatever the hell you want to call it. This box is a little bit damaged. You can see the plastic is like split open right there somehow, some way. Somewhat, some when. There's Mr. Hanky, Ike, Officer Barbrady, and Mr. Garrison, and Mr. Hyatt. This next thing I'm kind of bummed out about because I just saw the box look kind of damaged and I don't know how that happened. Maybe it got crushed somehow in the box. It's the storage box. But this is Timmy, Towley, Tweak, Kenny, and Satan from the Mirage minifigure set. I also have the other pack, which has the boys in it. It's at my apartment too right now. It's not in storage like this one. But these figures are really cool. They're the same as the giant figures, but they're just smaller, which would be why they're called the minifigures. I'm not sure why Timmy's face is facing that way. It pisses me off because I know this has never been opened. But apparently I paid $12.99 for it at Hot Topic. So I really hated taking these out because they're pretty new and I just stored them away and then I have to wrap them all back up again. But for you guys, anything. These are the Valentine's mugs, the South Park Valentine's Day mugs that came out 2021. That's this year. There's a set of 4. I have a set of 3. I didn't get the Cartman because it was very highly sought after. I mean, I went to several Walmarts and I couldn't find it, and like a bunch of Walmarts, and nowhere had it because everyone loves Cartman, I guess. It said "screw you guys" on it, and it was at Walmart. That's probably why they liked it. Walmart doesn't have a whole lot of profanity out and about. Kyle says "don't touch me," which is actually a Stan line, so I'm not sure why it says that. And Kenny has the usual and I don't think Stan ever said this, but it says let's get hardcore, which is pretty dirty. I'm surprised this one isn't the one that's sold out all the time. Let's get hardcore. Hardcore. Now I'm about to show you something that I just got out of my closet. They were all rolled up and raring to go. So I got these South Park posters. This one is of Tweak. It says, "They're taking my underpants." None of these are in very good condition, really. That's why I'm not too weird about taking them out, because they're already crapped up. Here is a Kenny on the toilet from the episode Death. It says, "Please excuse me from being late. I have explosive diarrhea. K." Now, I've never really done much with this. It's a Stick of Truth box that the figures came in. I got it from a CD store or whatever, media store at the mall. They just gave it to me, so that was very nice of them. I don't know what to do with it, but I wanted it, so I got it, and it's in my closet in storage. Good times, great oldies, 103.3 KLU. And I have one more awesome thing I want to show you that I used to have hanging up in my room. It is a South Park dartboard. Da, da, da. It has Kenny as the target, the middle target, and it's perfect if you want to play darts. I mean, if you don't want to play darts, you probably don't want it like me. But I do want it, and I don't want to play darts. See, it's still in the plastic. Never even opened it up. Don't want to play. Just want the South Park thing. That's all you really need. So that's it for episode 7. I hope you somewhat enjoyed it. I know it wasn't as entertaining as some of the past ones were. But I'm trying my goddamn best, so fuck you. But I'm trying my best, trying to entertain you and give you a few laughs, give you some good info on some South Park items. Pretty much all I do is tell you what they are and the year they were made, maybe. But other than that, I mean, you're getting a lot, right? You get your old pal Rye Guy. I'll see you next time, guys. Ta-ta.